Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vladi B here. Let's talk today about the coming recession. A lot of sources out there are stating that recession is inevitable, and it is actually much closer than you and I may think. There are good and bad things that can happen during a recession. The good is that some people make a lot of money, and the bad, a lot of people lose a lot of money. I'm not going to talk about how not to lose money in the recession because it's pretty straightforward. Instead, I'm going to talk about how to make money during the recession. To make a long story short, essentially, you have to have some money saved up. Now, when the recession does happen, a lot of things are going to go down. The stock market is going to go down. The housing market might go down, although I don't think it's going to go down as much as it did back in 2008. But it will still go down by maybe 10, maximum 20% because of the huge demand is still going to be out there. There's a lot of people still out there with a lot of money. And so it's not going to go down significantly. The cars may go down in price because they're way overpriced right now. Basically, what I think this recession is going to do, and again, it's just my thought, is it's going to make the prices go back to normal, to pre-pandemic prices. And that's going to be okay because those were comfortable prices. The gas wasn't too crazy. Where I am, the gas was about $3 a gallon. The vehicles were fairly priced. Normal price, not overpriced. Now a vehicle that's supposed to be $20,000 is now worth $30,000 or $40,000. That's way overpriced. The houses are way overpriced right now. The interest rates are going back up real quick. Everything in the stock market is already going down significantly. A lot of the companies that actually made a lot of money during the pandemic and because of the pandemic, like all the pharmaceutical companies, the companies that make vaccines, they made huge money. I don't want to say the bad word, but they made shit ton of money. And now that there is not as much of demand in those companies, they significantly go down. It may still be an opportunity to buy because, diseases don't go nowhere. The vaccinations are not going nowhere. It's still going to be a part of our life. And so right now it's down, but the next big thing that's going to happen is going to drive the prices back up. So I don't think those companies are going to go bankrupt, because that industry is huge. Pharmaceutical industry in general is ridiculously large. So you can look at the things that are going down right now significantly and invest some money into it. Some sources say you can invest in things like Amazon, like Apple, when the stock price is going down. Right now, for example, Amazon is no longer at its all-time high. It's significantly lower, but it's still really high. So there's still room to go down further from here. Now, the most important thing is to really pay attention closely to everything that's happening on a daily basis if you want to make money. You have to pay attention so that you can see and catch good opportunities. You have to spot them and act real quick. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out. And that bear market is not going to last forever. You never know. Look what's happening with the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin hit 30,000 mark again, which a lot of people were saying that it might never happen. But there are also those people that understand how everything works, and they understand that nothing ever stays at the very top forever. It's going to go down eventually, and then it's going to go back up, and then it's going to go back down, and then back up, and so on and on and on forever. As long as it's available, as long as it exists, it's going to keep doing that. The housing market is going to do that. It's just that every time that this happens, that it goes to an all-time high, the all-time high is always higher than it's ever been before. That in mind, you have to make sure that you invest into the right things. You don't miss out on opportunities, and you keep doing your research, and you stay on top of it all the time on a daily basis. Follow the news. Look at your applications on your phone. If you have Robinhood, if you have Webull, you can look on there. Follow specific stocks that you're interested in and see what they're doing. And when you see that the stock is undervalued, go and put a little bit of money into it. As much as you can afford to lose. Remember, only as much as you can afford to lose. And when that stock goes back up in value, you can make more money that way. Same thing with the cryptocurrency market. Right now, the cryptocurrency is finally at a bear market, which I think, in my opinion, is amazing because it's an opportunity for you and I to buy and then make more money off of it. You can't really make as much money in a bull market where you're buying at the highest price. You can only make money when you're buying low and wait for the stock or for the currency to go up in value. That's how you make major amounts of money. Right now, I'm speculating on a few coins that I think are really promising. First of all, Kava, K-A-V-A. That is a really good big project And Uphold is actually giving 19.5% on staking Kava. So that's an amazing return on your investment. If you have a couple $1,000s laying around in your bank account and you have no use for them right now, why not put it into something like that pays you 19.5% yearly return? It may not sound like a lot of money, but at the same time, no bank will ever give you that much return on any amount of money. So eventually, and I have a video on that, if you keep adding to that amount of money, to that account, you're gonna keep adding more and more and more, that's gonna create an exponential growth of your account. Right now is the time, better than ever before, better than it was a couple months ago at the other bear market, when everything went down ridiculous. Now it went down even lower. So what's gonna happen? A lot of people may be stressing out and thinking that, okay, crypto is going away, I better pull all my money out and stay away from it. And that's not how things work. The best way to do is to not panic, not do any impulsive decision like impulsive buying, impulsive selling, but do some calculations, see how much you can afford to put in, and forget about that money for the next couple of years. And put that money in and watch it grow over time. It's gonna go up and down like everything else, but over the long term, it's gonna be up there. Your money is gonna grow. $100 is gonna become $200. $1,000 is gonna become $2,000. The more you put, the more it's gonna grow, but only over time. Thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in one of my other videos.